Hello, welcome to this series where we explore the chemical industry through the perspective of SAP. My name's David Dunn. I'm Industry Marketing Lead for Chemicals here at SAP. I'm joined by Dr. Thorsten Wenzel, who is the Global Vice President of the Chemical IBU at SAP. Welcome, Thorsten.
Thanks, Dave, and a warm welcome also from my side from sunny Europe. Always a pleasure talking to you, Dave.
Wonderful. Great to talk to you as well. So let me ask, how have you seen the role of CIO and really kind of any digital leader within the chemical industry change over, say, the past decade or even longer? What have you seen and where do you think that trend is headed?
Yeah, thank you for that question. And let me go back even 25 years. That's probably the first point in time I was running into a CIO. And since then, I was carefully observing these persons, this role, because I always found it exciting. And since a couple of years, we are seeing a big change for CIOs acting in the chemical space. And I'm pretty sure this is nothing specific to the chemical industry. I would see this probably in the whole manufacturing industry. But in the past, the CIO of a chemical company was primarily taking care of two things. So he was taking care of the enterprise resource planning system. In the chemical industry, that's mostly SAP, as we know.
Right.
And he was responsible for the business process management on top of the ERP platform, which itself was sitting on top of a technology platform. So, and these two worlds were the playground of the CIO, being responsible for both different areas. And these are exactly the discussions we had with CIOs in the past. Since 5 years, roughly, maybe a little more, with the digitization approach and strong emphasis on digitalization projects, what we see is a split into, I would say, 3 different models. There's the classical one where the CIO still remains in that role, but usually they have then a new role right beside themselves called Chief Digital Officer. And the Chief Digital Officer is primarily responsible for all the digitalization projects and the technology aligned to that. So this role would then be a role together with somebody in a power couple model playing the overall IT strategy lead role. The second role I see is that the CIO also becomes a CDO, and that's really an evolution of the role, moving from the classical business process management also into the digitalization role, knowing about all these new technologies and make them part of the business process.
So the same person doing both roles.
Yes. And the other third role, that's a little bit different, but there's more and more CIOs moving into that role as well, very prominent CIOs in the chemical world. Besides being responsible for the IT systems, the IT landscape and IT business processes, they are also responsible for supply chain topics overall.
Right.
And taking care of business process management from the generic perspective, starting from there, and once this is defined, going to the old role, back to the old role, and putting IT on top.